Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I would like to talk to you about toxic people and how to recognize their presence in your life. Now I'm personally quite cautious when it comes to using the term toxic because I feel like that's not very scientific, but for the sake of this video, for the sake of spreading general awareness, let's just use the term toxic as kind of an umbrella term for the many people that might come into your life. Like, a lot of my personal experience with toxic people is based on the narcissistic personality disorder. I've had so many of those people in my life for so many years. So probably most of the times when you encounter a toxic person, it could be someone with narcissistic personality disorder. However, that being said, let me just mention one thing before we jump into the main bit of the video. It always is so very obvious to the people around you that the person is toxic, that you are stuck in a horrible, dreadful, mentally abusive relationship, but it's never obvious to you, which is why I am making this video, and all of the things you're about to hear should help you assess all of your relationships. Have you ever heard of the term energy vampire? This is one of my main and my first red flags in any type of relationship, whether it's just a friendship, whether it's someone I just got to know, I just met, whether it's a love relationship. If you leave feeling emotionally exhausted after an encounter with a person, I think it's always time to reevaluate your relationship and look for other signs of an unhealthy connection. So, what are those signs? You feel as though you're walking on eggshells around them. It seems as though anything you say might anger them, and they have this magical ability of turning anything into an argument. They comment on your tiniest, your smallest flaws. So whether those are physical or behavioral, they will always point them out to undermine your confidence. They make mean jokes. Very often, they'll make fun of anything that's meaningful to you. And again, they do this to hijack your self-esteem, to make you feel worse about yourself. Nothing you can say or do is ever good enough. They always blame you for all the negative feelings or circumstances they find themselves in. Nothing is ever their fault. It's always someone else. If it's not you, they'll find another person to blame. They violate your boundaries and do not respect your no's. They try to control you by making you feel guilty. They get jealous very easily, but will always call you possessive when you get just a tiny bit jealous. This is a big one for me. There are multiple double standards in your relationships. They tell you you can't do various things, and then they will engage in that forbidden activity themselves, that forbidden behavior themselves. Nothing you do for them gets returned. You need to beg them to return the favor, and usually they probably won't even do it anyway. Or if they do return the favor, they will act as though they are being incredibly generous. They rarely apologize, and when they do, it's insincere. So you will hear them say something like, "I'm sorry you think I was wrong." They always find a way to turn good news into bad news and never, ever celebrate your achievements. They'll leave a conversation unfinished and become unavailable just to keep you anxious and emotionally manipulate you. They always say you're overly sensitive or crazy whenever you try to stand up for yourself. They absolutely love to focus on your mistakes. They withhold attention to make you feel unlovable or trick you into begging for it. they compare you to everyone else in their life, and it's never in a good way. These are a few traits of toxic people based on my experience with narcissists and with sociopaths. And I know it's not always easy to release yourself from the shackles of such a relationship, of a toxic relationships, but I will follow up with another video on how to free yourself from narcissistic abuse. I have to say that I've been in definitely one too many abusive relationships, and they left me absolutely shattered. It took me years to pick myself up. My self-esteem is still not that great, but I am doing so much better, and I am more than happy to share that with you in one of my next videos. Thank you for watching this one, and I shall see you very soon. Bye bye, guys.